Yo, everybody, welcome back to the motherfucking Minority Sports Report. I'm your boy, Big Black.
And from that laptop of love, Jason Ott coming at you.
From that laptop tablet of hate, it's game 666.
Game 666. Doing all the hateful things. Welcome back. We have another week of sports. We had another week of things happening. We had NBA All-Star Weekend was this weekend. We had
completely unnecessary.
It was
All-Star Weekend.
Yeah. We'll talk about that in just a few seconds. We had some UFC. We had some wrestling. We just finished watching wrestling. Sorry, and Julian, for making you stay up so late.
Making you wait.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We stood them up.
We had some violence to watch.
Half an hour.
I watched some old episodes I was watching some old Breaking Bad, so it's fine.
Ooh, nice. Young Walter White or old Walter White type.
Now season 1, so young-ish.
Young-ish Walter White. But yes, fucking. Oh, a lot of shit happened. So we are going to start with the NBA All-Star break and weekend. And
go Team LeBron.
I watched zero of it because I was watching other sports this weekend. Because, like you said earlier, it's fucking pointless. What's the reason this season to have an All-Star game?
Money.
Duh. What is
rubbing the fingers together means money?
What is wrong with me? Fucking money.
Money to be made.
There's money to be had, and they don't have all the money, so they
don't have all the money. And but I don't know. NBA All-Star Game is probably my favorite All-Star game, just because it's just like, hey, let's see what crazy shots I can take, and nobody plays defense.
This game? This is your favorite All-Star game?
I don't even know what it is.
I know. I would agree. It's better than baseball. I don't watch hockey, so yeah.
No, hockey's probably my second favorite because theirs is like a whole night with the tournament and the 3-on-3, and it's great.
Yeah,
but it's like
it's not as big as the NBA.
No, and it's
I would say it's NBA and then the MLB, and then everybody else's sucks.
Yeah, and then like. But like, this is what anyone who's like, why aren't they playing defense? It's like, fuck you, man. Like that's not what I want to fucking see. Like,
no, that's not what.
I want to see Steph Curry and Dame Lillard fucking take shots from half court and make them like they did. Oh my god. Yeah, fucking. I want to see Giannis have a perfect night, go 16 for 16.
Right.
I want to see Nikola Jokic start and just dance around because he knows nobody's gonna fucking pass to him, so he doesn't give a shit.
He's just there, so he doesn't get fined.
And he's happy to be there. But still, Joel Embiid and his teammate couldn't play tonight because guess why? Guess why they couldn't play?
Does it end with a 19?
Yes, contact tracing, so they couldn't play.
Good God!
And granted, there shouldn't have when it comes down to it, there shouldn't have been an All-Star game because why?
Did they still attempt the 3-point in the dunk contest and all that shit, or did they just have the game?
Yes, they did.
They did.
I only watched the 3-point contest. That's it. And then I started watching wrestling.
Yeah, and it's an event, and but whatever. It's in the end, Adam Silver's like, it's for the fans, motherfucker. Just say, it's been a rough year. We could really use that All-Star revenue this weekend.
Yeah.
And when I say it's been a rough year, they're going to make $50 million instead of $100 million in profit. So really, everybody's suffering,
hurting their pockets.
Yeah. If you're hurting, show me the books. Show me your books and
This
show me how
podcast
you're.
is over. We don't show books. You're asking too many questions. No, sir.
We don't even know how to read.
It's too complicated. I wouldn't even understand it.
I don't fucking get it. There's too many hyphens and I don't know.
All NBA All-Star game. It was 170 to 150. So what are you gonna do?
That
like
was
I said,
actual score.
Yeah, that was the final score.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no
Holy
defense.
shit.
It's just straight offense, bro. Just straight offense.
Yeah, and there. People in on Twitter were like, "Oh, Team Durant is not playing any defense. How can they not?" I'm like, no, you want to get injured in the All-Star game, trying to block some trick shot that somebody's just like, "I'm fucking around."
Yep, I've been working on this shot for the last 6 months. Let's see if it works.
Yeah, this is when you do it, and that's what I want to see from an All-Star game. And I don't know how to fix the other one. Especially football, because football's just I don't know. I had more fun watching the Madden tournament they had this year than the normal All-Star game. Maybe it's just because it was different, but
it doesn't matter. It's we never watched the fucking Pro Bowl, man.
Yeah, I've never watched it.
I love the NFL, but I've never watched their fucking All-Star game. Don't really care about the NBA, but I'll watch the fucking All-Star game. So
Yeah, because it's just and they, and the players to a certain extent seem to enjoy it and have fun doing it, and that's the other thing. The other ones, they look like it's all right, cool, we're here, but it's like basketball's the one where they're just like, let's just fucking ball out. Everybody tries to look the best they can, and that's what you want. I don't know if the other sports can do that, but.
I mean, I give credit to the NHL. They've attempted to revamp their All-Star game many times by switching up the format, but it still sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's just exhibition sports is kind of lame.
Yeah,
it is.
I mean, I guess I don't know. Do people? I don't know enough soccer fans to be like, do people get upset about friendlies?
I mean, it seems like everybody, for the most part, from what I hear, the NBA, everybody likes the 3-point competition and the dunk contest. NHL, everybody likes the skill shit. Why don't you just make it these little stupid competitions and just that's the All-Star weekend?
Yeah, that's
play these stupid little games
because that's too easy.
Yeah, or
the players obviously don't want to put their body on the line and risk getting injured in a stupid game, so they're not going to play. So why bother?
Yep.
I don't know, TV contracts, that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. No, there's a lot of.
NBC Sports isn't going to be around next year, but they need programming anyway.
I know. That's going to be crazy. It's all going to be on the Peacock, so technically it's still going to be a thing. All the program is still going to exist on different channels.
I guess I could download Peacock if they have live sports. That would be something.
Yeah, they're going to split it between USA, all their networks that they own now. They're going to split the live sports to get draws for all of the channels that are slacking right now.
So weird.
But no, you are not sending me notifications, team. All right, so yes, like Julian said, Team LeBron won over Team Durant, who wasn't playing defense apparently, according to Twitter. That score was 170 to 150. Won again. Steph Curry, he won the 3-point contest. As I did watch that because there were two Celtics on that. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown were both on there. Jaylen made it to the top 3 and then just got smoked by Steph Curry. And what's that dude's name? He was on he's on the Jazz, so I don't really fucking care. No, you're fine. You're fine. John Stockton.
Donovan
That's
Mitchell?
exactly was. No. Donovan Mitchell. You asshole.
John Stockton. I'm a million years old and I'm entering the 3-pointer.
Oh my god. It was all right, I'm about to pull it up here. I don't remember his name because he plays for the Jazz and like fuck the Jazz, bro. Fuck the Jazz.
Very much agree. Not a fan of that whole state. I mean, there are beautiful parts to Utah, but you know,
fuck that. Oh, there is a person named Donovan Mitchell. Oh, you know what's fucked up? I was thinking of Donovan McNabb. I was thinking of Donovan McNabb. That's why I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, Donovan McNabb?
That's why I was like, what do you mean?
I'm like,
I was like, what do you mean? He's Donovan Mitchell's like, he just signed a giant contract with them.
Tell you, I don't pay shit attention to.
And his last name is Mitchell, so I pay attention to him because I'm like a child in that way.
And that's your name. So name. Yeah, so fucking follow him on the internet. God damn it, Mike Conley. That's who it was.
Oh, it was Mike Conley. Okay, yeah. He's like their number 2.
Yeah, he beat Steph Curry beat him out to win the 3-point contest, and then the dunk contest belonged to Anthony Simmons.
Anthony Hardaway.
Penny Hardaway.
Like Anthony? No, Anthony. That's
Anthony.
What was that movie? High School High. Oh man.
I forgot about that movie.
Oh my god, yeah. What was it? John Lovitz?
John Lovitz.
And Tia Carrera. Oh my god, I can't believe I saw that movie
Anthony?
like twice.
Anthony? No, that's not how you say my name. But yeah, Anthony Simmons. He was the first Portland Trailblazer to ever win the slam dunk contest. So congratulations. Portland got some kind of trophy.
The forgotten franchise.
Dame Lillard though. He's a rapper now.
I'm gonna stop playing ball. I'm just gonna rap. Be the best rapper baller since Shaq.
Hulu got live sports.
Oh my god, that was a rap.
Now you just made a mess.
Oh my god.
I kind of didn't. Tight.
Just dropping paper everywhere.
No, I got some fun facts because we're doing that again.
Oh, we're back to the fun facts.
Fun facts and birthdays for the last week that we've missed. I mean, whenever we get to it, if I don't fucking forget. Okay. Anything else you want to say about this unnecessary All-Star? They crammed everything into one day, right? It was all today, right?
It was all today. Normally it's over the weekend.
Oh, really?
Because you'd have the 3-point contest like Friday night, slam dunk contest Saturday night, and then you'd have the rookie game Saturday night too. Game. Yeah.
I'm wondering why I didn't see many posts.
Oh yeah, because then there's the celebrity game. Yeah, there's a celebrity game and all that shit that they usually do too.
So they did like a reduced weekend. They put it all in one night, but it's also shows you they can do it in one night. We don't have to have a whole weekend for this shit.
Yeah.
You got to forget that. You better forget what you saw.
I also understand that it is a break for the league, and it is a small vacation that the players who aren't participating in the weekend
wasn't it all in one night back in the 90s.
Oh, you got me. Probably. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, but I couldn't.
Because I remember attempting to like basketball back in the 90s, and I thought I could have swore that was all like a one-day thing.
I have no idea. I didn't start liking basketball until the Nuggets became relevant, and that was in the early 2000s. So,
let's see, February 11th, literally 1990. I'm looking at because my mom watched basketball.
Because I watched basketball through all those like the Chicago Bulls championships and shit. Like that was the years that I attempted to watch basketball.
Oh god, I'm just reading this rumor super fast. Yeah, it
riveting.
looked like.
I
Yeah, it was
stumped.
just. Oh, what happened?
I didn't say no.
No, nothing.
But yeah, it's looking like All-Star Weekend is a festival held. Blah 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 blah. I'm trying to see like when it actually started, like the weekend.
Yeah.
So it's looking like, if I'm not bullshitting, and if this is not gonna give me the straight up answer, it looks like 92 was when they started like incorporating other shit other than the All-Star game. And in 1992, they said they had like a small theme park of basketball that has been part of the festivities since 1992.
Well, it's also like I remember for a few years they didn't have a dunk contest. Like Vince Carter brought it back.
Yeah,
Like that was a big thing, but it was like for a few years didn't have a dunk contest.
because who wanted to follow Jordan and shit like that? You know, and Dominique Wilkins and fucking Muggsy Bogues and shit. Like, yo, those guys were killing it back in the day. Hey, check this out. First All-Star game. Guess where it was played?
Denver?
No, Boston.
I got a 50-50 shot. I'm
I know,
gonna go
right?
for my city.
Denver? No.
I don't know. Old McNichols Arena. Maybe McNichols Arena was new. That was their reward. Because that's what the league do, right?
Congratulations, you have the newest building.
No, that's real.
You get like you either get like a Super Bowl or like a something. Right?
Yeah. March 2nd in the Boston Garden, 1951. 1951. That was the first day.
Post-war America. A time when dumb Americans think things were better.
Yes.
And probably just before the garden got shitty.
That's when it was brand new.
Because when I grew up going there in the 80s, that place was a dump.
Oh, bro, it was awful. I remember being terrified.
Yeah.
Because like the rafters, like the seats and shit would just like fucking vibrate like inches and everything. I think that's why I have like an irrational fear of heights. Because you know how it gets all steep and shit in the stadium?
Yeah.
But then it's just like you can feel the building swaying when like people were getting loud and shit. And it's just like, oh my God. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Yeah, that place was nuts.
Good times, but fuck that. Only time I didn't feel it shaking was like Disney on Ice. Like that shit was cool. I could fucks with that.
Disney on Ice.
Disney. All right, moving on. Do we have any NFL news? Anything that we want to talk about?
I mean, Kellen Winslow was sentenced to 14 years in prison for rape.
Oh,
you big fucking dummy. Wow.
Which seems light.
It does. What the fuck? How am I not seeing this at all?
Yeah, he was convicted, I think, this weekend, or at least sentenced this weekend.
That was one. It was of elderly women, right?
An elderly homeless woman, and then like a 14-year-old who was passed out.
Oh, wow.
So like I don't know. And then like two other women. He was like convicted of raping like 4 women.
So he's a serial rapist. Wow.
Yeah, it was like a predator, and that's why I was like, 14 years seems really light. But I guess it was a plea deal. So that's what like it amounted to. But like the judge was like, "You're like a true predator because you prey on the most vulnerable people in the hopes that
and he probably got a super long parole."
Yeah, let's hope so. But I don't know. Kellen Winslow, basically his attorney was like, CTE is to blame. But I don't know. There's a disturbing amount of ex-NFL and current NFL players who do horrible things to people, and it's worth looking into, I think. But yeah, Kellen Winslow, another line of awful ex-NFL players who are just terrible people. Maybe
Yeah,
CT is to blame.
Oh, 5 women.
Oh,
5.
5 women. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
The last one being a
Yeah.
homeless woman in 2018, it says. Like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? 77 years old, dog. What the fuck is wrong with you? He exposed himself to a
So
57-year-old neighbor who was gardening. Wow. This motherfucker. I'm trying to see the thing about the. Obviously, they're not going to like say her name or anything because she's a minor.
yeah, I think the Deadspin article has something about the 14-year-old, but I don't know.
Crazy.
Maybe I misread that.
Oh, no,
But-
no, you didn't. Definitely
Okay.
underage. Let's see, 2 other misdemeanors, indecent exposure with 2 other women. And 2003, 2018, rape of a 54-year-old hitchhiker. And 2003, the rape of an unconscious 17-year-old high school senior who he went to a party with when he was 19. So he's like been doing this shit
Oh, he's
since
been doing it for a while.
like his dick can get hard. Like that's fucking disgusting, bro.
Yeah,
Nah, that's
so-
crap, bro. That's a lifetime of fucking sexual predator. I can't even talk, so I can't think straight. Yeah, he should be fucking in jail for life, bro. That's fucking gross, man.
So yeah, I don't know. That was the only NFL news that I really is absorbed this week.
Fucking Jesus Christ! Oh man. I'm gonna do some birthdays.
Broncos.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh wait,
No, go
one
ahead.
thing. Broncos franchise tagged Justin Simmons. They're the first and only club to do so far for any player.
Oh, franchise them.
Yep,
Get
the
stuck,
second
son.
year too. So they're gonna have to shell out for him.
Yeah, they are. All right, so we have birthdays. On March 1st, we have Chris Webber, 1973.
Hey.
I don't know
Time out,
anybody
time out.
else on there.
Chris Webber is old. I am old.
And on Tuesday, March 2nd, we have a rapist. Who cares? You
Now
already
I gotta
know.
what now.
Is it Ben
you already know.
Roethlisberger? Or
Duh.
was it Kellen?
No, it was Ben Roethlisberger.
Well, there's been a few of them in the sports world now, so you
That's
have to be
true.
I was
specific.
like, was it the guy we were literally just talking about?
Yeah.
No. Which major league teams traded managers in the middle of the season? On March 3rd, Wednesday, March 3rd, this was this past Wednesday, we have Jackie Joyner Kersey, 1962. Herschel Walker, 1962. Oh, I got to read that fact. Who cares? Next birthday on the 4th of March.
Confused the fuck out of me.
I know. That was the whole point. Draymond Green, 1990. Holy shit. Draymond Green was born in 1990. That's crazy. March 5th, we have Michael Irving, 1966. That's all I know. On March 6th, we have Shaquille O'Neal, 1972. And Sunday, March 7th, which is today, we have Lynn Swann, 1952.
Oh, Lynn Swann, nice.
And that's all I know who's on this list. Getting back to the thingy, the Tigers general manager, Bill DeWitt, and Indians general manager, Frank Lane, traded field managers on August 3rd, 1960. Jimmy Dykes moved from Detroit to Cleveland, and Joe Gordon from Cleveland to Detroit. Now I made a mess.
That is too obscure for me to like even attempt.
Oh, I know.
It's not
that was the point.
It's not even like managers. It's assistant.
Yeah. Fucking 60 years ago. Like, that's fine, man.
The third base
that
coach
was
that
60
does
years
this.
ago.
So yeah, we'll have more of that. More random stupid facts for you to have. So you can just bring up when you're shit-faced. I don't know. Because I expect you to remember all of this shit. All right.
It will be a test.
Oh God damn it!
We're gonna come to each and every one of your homes and administer the test ourselves. So there's no improprieties.
Oh God. What do we got? Do you have a baseball minute?
Oh, I got a baseball minute.
Oh, he has the baseball minute. Are we doing sport or not a sport?
We can.
And then we got some other shit too with Skame. So cool. We got a little bit of shit. Cool. All right. What do we want to do first? How about this? Skame, you haven't said shit.
I don't feel like it.
Hockey.
Tight.
No. Bruins, they went 4-5-1 in the last 10 games. They lost another defenseman, Brandon Carlo, because he got taken out by one of the Capitals players on Friday. It wasn't really, I wouldn't say it was an illegal hit. It was just a very high hit, and it went right to the head.
Oh, shit.
There was no penalty called at the time, but Brandon Carlo had to be taken to the hospital, shit like that. And then Tom Wilson ended up getting suspended 7 games for that hit. They said it was a boarding call after the fact. So he's gone for 7 games, and we're down Brandon Carlo for the foreseeable future. They just had upper body injury. Go ahead.
So McKinnon, a nasty hit this week too, and he's sketchy for this upcoming game. Do you think fighting is a better option than suspension? Because the league's trying to get fighting out, and like they couldn't retaliate for Kinnan because that player they just kicked him out, and then now he's going to be suspended for like 3 games or whatever.
That's what
how do you feel?
I'm a hockey purist, so like yes, I this is where hockey fighting comes into play here. He needs to be punched in the face for that.
Right? Like because it's like, yeah, I got suspended, but it's like he's gonna do it again.
Yeah,
like,
if this was
unless you
the hockey I grew up watching and the hockey I grew up learning to play, he needed a punch in the face. He needed to get a penalty, and then as soon as they came out of the penalty box, whoever was ready was gonna should have dropped the gloves with him right then and there. As soon as he came out the box, they should have been waiting for the door to open, but they don't do that no more. That's not how hockey's played anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, like for me, just as a casual fan, I'm just like, look, if you're gonna allow that kind of checking and that kind of like contact, like you can't just have these. You got to have a release.
Yeah,
and
fighting's not just to avenge what happened. Like that also prevents that from happening because the next guy's not going to do that because he knows he's going to have to fight their biggest guy on that team.
Yeah,
which there aren't many of those guys left anymore. Like all those enforcers are gone. Everybody's a skill player now.
Now
you don't got to worry about somebody 6'6", 250.
What about the next time they play? The next time they play, they gonna fight or what?
I mean,
like baseball. Maybe, you know how it is in baseball. Like they wait
somebody
like
would fight, but it's not going to be. It's not the same.
Okay,
like, but it's not the player who did the like. Like he might not be there anymore.
Yeah,
and it's like
you may get more. You may get more slashes and spears and stuff like that. Like, but probably not necessarily a fight. But a fight is always possible in situations like that.
The guy who took out McKinnon, he's like a fucking nobody. He's some like fucking 4th line.
Oh wow,
like
that's
call up from the minors.
Yeah.
Like
because they can get away with it now. There's nobody to. There's no enforcers to enforce it anymore, so they can get away with all this shit now.
Bring them back.
I don't know. It's like one of those things where I'm like, you can't if you're gonna take fighting out, you got to take checking out. Like you have to.
Yeah.
And it's like, sorry, but like that's because otherwise it's like a suspension's not gonna. Some trash player who's just like, yeah, I'm gonna be known for taking out Nate McKinnon. Or
yeah, and I mean, look at football. Football is a fast game, and it's hard for them to to avoid tackling to the head. Now you're, quite possibly going almost double the speed on ice, and you try to do the same thing. It's next to impossible.
Yeah, and
You
it's
commit to a hit, you're pretty much fucked. You're like, once you commit, you're committed.
So I don't know. Either go all the way or don't. Fucking NHL. Not that you'll make the right choice, because you always make terrible choices.
Always.
Yep. But yeah, and yeah, I don't know. I think that dude Tom Wilson got fined something, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, but still.
It's
like whatever.
Yep. Bruins are down another defenseman. But yeah, so they were 4-5-1 the last 10. Avs are 6-3-1 in the last 10. They blew a tough game the other night. I forgot what night it was, against the Ducks.
Yeah, it was Friday night. That sucked.
They gave up, what was it, like a 2-goal lead or something, and lost an OT.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's a quick little look at the Avs. In the divisions, we got the Scotia North. It's the Maple Leafs in first. They're 18-6-2 with 38 points. The Winnipeg Jets are 15-8-1 with 31 points. And the Edmonton Oilers are 15-11-0 with 30 points.
Oh, no ties.
The Discover Central, we got the Tampa Bay Lightning, 17-4-2, 36 points. Carolina Hurricanes, 17-6-1 with 35 points. Florida Panthers, 15-5-4 with 34 points. Mass Mutual East, New York Islanders, 15-6-4 with 34 points. The Capitals, Washington Capitals, 13-6-4 with 30 points. And the Boston Bruins, 13-6-3 with 29 points. Vegas Golden Knights, or as I put, the Vega Golden Knights, 16-4-1 with 33 points. The St. Louis Blues, 14-8-3 with 31 points.
Ooh.
And the Colorado Avalanche, 13-7-2 with 28 points. League standings, top 5, we got Toronto Maple Leafs, Tampa Bay Lightning, Carolina Hurricanes,
3,
Florida Panthers,
4,
New York Islanders,
5.
Bruins are sitting in 12th. Avs are sitting in 13th.
Ooh.
Hey, still making playoffs though.
Yeah,
still making playoffs.
Still in there.
I like contributing to hockey. It's fun.
Yeah, thanks for those call-outs.
Got you. Oh boy. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that hockey talk. All right, Julian. You know what time it is, dog.
Oh, it's my minute?
You got it. You already know. Start talking.
Okay. Well, training continues. I have little to no hope for the Rockies. That hope dies a little bit every day more. They won against the White Sox today, which was nice. I'm wearing my Kyle Freeland shirt. He did not pitch today, but I'm wearing it. He's a homegrown guy. Let's see. Trevor Bauer continues to be a jackass, and he was like, I tried experimenting and pitching with one eye closed, and for some reason baseball media is like, wow, what is this? He's crazy. I'm like, no. Crazy is the 1970s when pitchers took LSD during actual fucking game and pitched perfect fucking games. Pitching with one eye closed is just being a jackass. That's what Trevor Bauer does. Stop fucking falling for it. Stop giving him coverage. Also, he's a Dodger. And I fucking hate the Dodgers. Go Rockies, but fuck the Dodgers.
Tight.
All right, that's it.
You did it. You fucking did it.
And the Red Sox lost Jackie Bradley Jr. to free agency.
Oh,
the fuck are we doing, guys? The fuck are we doing?
Nothing, apparently. Jesus Christ. Oh, they don't have the money.
Oh, my God. Ugh. That's the other thing, yeah. The Rockies are like, we lost them $100 million this year. And I'm like, show me the books.
Right.
Show me proof that you lost $100 million because you're building $100 million like business park right across the street from the stadium. So, like,
Show me the money.
Yeah, whatever. I'll believe it when I fucking see it. Eat a dick.
Eat a
Dick.
fucking dick. Eat a fucking dick. All right.
But that's over my minute, so
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You got all the bangers out. Then Scam
That was
carried
my Red Sox second.
it. Do we have NASCAR or UFC? What do you want to do, dog?
We got both. It's up to you.
It's shit, nigga. You're talking about it, not me.
All right. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
We had UFC 259, which is a big pay-per-view. We had three titles on the line. The main card opened up with Alexander Rakic defeating Thiago Santos by unanimous decision. Then we had Islam Makhachev defeating Drew Dauber by arm triangle submission in the third round. And in the first of the three championship fights, we had the men's bantamweight championship. Was champion Petr Yan, as they say, defending against Aljamain Sterling. This one ended in a little bit of controversy.
A little bit?
Yeah, super controversy. So Petr Yan was winning the fight. Aljamain Sterling was downed. He had his knee on the mat, so he was a downed opponent. So you can't kick or knee them to the head in that situation. The ref said he is downed, and Petr Yan just kneed him in the face.
Hard.
Like, blatantly kneed him in the face. This is a Russian dude, so it could have been language barrier. They were saying something that his corner told him to knee him in the face, and he was just following instruction.
What? Yeah, but that's like
you should still know the rules.
Exactly.
But that was a couple of things that were thrown out.
So he lost, right?
The right call was made. He did lose by disqualification. But what I didn't know was that he also loses the belt in that situation. So Aljamain Sterling is now the new bantamweight champion by disqualification.
Yeah.
After he won the belt, he immediately dropped it. Like, he took it off, dropped it, walked out, had a suspect interview with Joe Rogan because, I mean, Joe Rogan hates interviewing people who have just been knocked out, and they put this poor dude right in front of Joe Rogan. Well, not in front of Joe Rogan, but put him on a camera for Joe Rogan to interview him.
Before the interview goes, they go like, "No," you hear him go, "No, they're not." Oh my god. Oh my god.
You hear Rogan like, "Are you really making me do this?"
Yeah.
But I mean, Aljo kept it together. But he was fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Like, I called as soon as he got knee in the face, and I seen him. No, because I mean, there's some situations where they're fine right after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still like one of those things where it's like
after he took the knee, he made 2 attempts to get up, and both of those attempts he fell back over. And I was like, they need to stop this fight now.
A minute.
And then it was like 2 minutes later that they finally decided to stop the fight.
Yeah, it was bad.
He was fucked up. But I mean,
good
fight up until that.
I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like interviewing athletes is suspect as hell in general because they're usually not the most articulate people in the world.
Joe Rogan, he made the complaint that he doesn't like interviewing people who have just been knocked out, and the UFC's been avoiding that as of late. But I think just because of the situation,
the situation they had to,
But it was a bad call.
It was.
But like I said, Aljo kept it together, and he wasn't like. Could have been way worse, that interview.
As a human being, it was a terrible call. As an entertainment entity, it was the right call.
The right call,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just...
It was just a shitty thing to do.
Yeah. Moving on.
But yeah, so that was the first of 3. Then in the second championship fight, we had the women's featherweight championship. This was Amanda Nunes defending her belt.
You saw that, Julian?
Yeah, because it was only 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
So Amanda Nunes is basically the greatest MMA fighter of all time. She's one of a few double champs, but she's the only one to defend them both simultaneously. And this was the featherweight belt. She defeated Megan Anderson in, like you said, in under about 2 minutes by a triangle / armbar mercy destruction
Yeah.
of Megan
Yeah, and that
Anderson.
other girl was like taller than her and shit. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, she's like my height almost.
Yeah,
I was like,
it just comes down to the skill level and the experience. Like I don't know how much experience Megan Anderson got, but Nunes she's a seasoned vet and her skill is ridiculous, man. She
Yeah.
cleaned out 2 divisions.
Yeah.
Like she could literally take a year off just to let the UFC build those 2 divisions back up because they ain't got shit for her right now.
Yeah.
The
Literally.
only thing that makes sense is to have her kill herself to cut down 2 weight divisions to fight another champ and possibly get a 3rd belt, which is
oh my god, that would be
insane and almost like next to impossible to happen.
Yeah.
But that's the only like real tempting thing for her to do, other than just wait it out and see who they put in front of her.
It don't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't look good for whoever they do it to.
No.
But yeah,
And
no,
then
that was she just, oh my god, I was like, ah.
yeah, she's a beast. She's making these other girls look foolish. But yeah, and then in the main event, we had the men's light heavyweight. Well, there's no women's light heavyweight, but we had the men's light heavyweight championship on the line. We had Jan Blachowicz, who's the champion, taking on the middleweight champion Israel Adesanya, who was jumping up a weight class to challenge himself, basically put his undefeated streak on the line. And this was a hell of a fight. It was close, but it wasn't as close as some people were making it seem. I definitely had Blachowicz winning that fight, no matter what happened. But it was a hell of a show by both guys. Just Jan was too big and too strong.
Yeah. That's all it was. Too big, too strong.
Oh, did I say unanimous decision? Yeah, unanimous decision on that one. That was UFC 259.
Yeah, UFC 259. It was good. It was good.
A little bit of controversy. Nice mission.
Yeah.
Solid fight to round it out at the end.
Nope, shit was tight. Shit was tight.
And then, NASCAR. If you want to just jump right back into that.
Right, jump into it. Let's do it.
And the Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Everyone's favorite racist is back in the driver's seat, and he won his first race since coming back. So we had Kyle Larson taking the win today in the number 5. Brad Keselowski was in second in his number 2. Kyle Busch was in third in the number 18. Danny Hamlin was in 4th, and Ryan Blaney was in 5th. And I think next week is the dirt track race, which either next week or the week after, so which I'm very excited for.
Oh. Yeah, let me know. You got to text your boy.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I got to look at the schedule. I'm pretty sure it was this coming week.
Word. Hell yeah. That shit's going to be tight. All right. We're going to do something. We're going to bring it way back. We're going to dig it out from the vaults. Julian's favorite segment. Sport.
Well,
or not a sport.
I think it's just interesting to explore the world of sport outside of the big 4 and the big, what we're used to. But I recently stumbled upon This is a minority sport, and it's a Russian specialty because they love their wacky hybrid sports. It's called Regball. And as far as I can tell, it's wrestling and basketball or full contact basketball.
It's like slam ball.
It's
yeah,
Greco-Roman wrestling, rugby, and basketball combination.
Interesting.
Yeah,
it's weird.
And if you search YouTube for Regball footage or Regball Russian, you'll find a lot of footage of dudes grappling each other and throwing basketballs around, trying to make baskets. I'm gonna say it's a sport because it seems to have rules. there seems to be an audience for it, and it's fine. But if you're looking for modern basketball, you're longing for that full contact basketball of the '90s, I'd suggest Reg Ball.
That's something that's up my alley. That's my kind of basketball.
Dude, look it up, Reg Ball on YouTube. It's
those,
lots of dudes grappling.
Those Russian hybrids. My favorite Russian hybrid is Medieval Combat / MMA.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen
dudes
that?
In like the full armor.
Full knight armor gear, and they just beat the fuck out of each other in like an MMA ring. It's great.
Because Russia is cold and dark, and there's not a lot to do there.
And everybody apparently has full sets of armor. Around.
What are you gonna do? You gotta make armor. You gotta hang out with your friends. Putin's not allowing you to talk shit about him, so you gotta fill your days with something.
Bro, this is crazy. There's like a fucking
I gotta look that up.
There's a rule book. Like,
oh yeah, no, it's like a whole thing.
Yeah, this shit is crazy. There's 20 players per team, 7 guys on the court at a time. Like, this is crazy.
They just lock up as soon as the balls.
Bro, this is nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a sport. I'm gonna say yes. The shit needs to be on like one of those off ESPN channels. You know what I mean?
The Ocho.
Like, the Ocho.
Yeah, the Ocho. Like, this would be perfect for that shit. Oh, this dude's all bloodied.
Oh yeah, no, it's they get at it. It's not wrestling. But,
no, it's not. No, it's not wrestling, but it's wrestling. Proper. Yeah, that's crazy. This is weird. That's cool. That's cool. Would I play that shit? Fuck no. Because I want to punch somebody in the mouth. But do check that out. Skame, is that a sport to you or not?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's basketball with combat mixed in. How can you go wrong? Call a foul
Rugby
now.
plus basketball.
Crazy, bro.
You can't call a foul when you're unconscious from an elbow.
This bastard. It's too fucking funny. Word. Well, I want to thank you all for watching or listening to the show. You can follow us all collectively at TMS Report on the interwebs. Jay Snog.
You can find me at Julian C. Mitchell across all the platforms, because that's my name.
And follow me at Game666.
And follow me. I'm at the Beatnik. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll talk to you next week. Peace.